born ready. Blah 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 blah. Oh.
Hi, Yona.
You do your know what? Just yawn again.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a story time. I asked you guys on my Instagram if you guys were interested in seeing a proposal story time, seeing as this guy over here and this girl over here are now engaged. And overwhelmingly you guys said you actually want to see this video. There was a 4% that didn't want to see this video.
Yep.
But we're not going to talk about them because they're not here for black love. You know,
okay.
They need to look inside of themselves.
I thought we were not talking about them.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Right,
so anyway, so we decided to do a story time, and we're gonna tell you what happened and how it all went down, and we might just have some video footage of how it happened.
Do it.
So if you guys are interested in that, then definitely keep on watching.
Watch it.
Okay guys, so before we get into the whole story, I'd like to make it clear that
Yep.
I'd like to make it clear that this was not like an off-the-cuff thing. We obviously did have discussions about getting married before, and it was just not like I was completely like caught by, like I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like we had talked about this, things had happened, and you know, it was definitely something that was in the works.
It wasn't the works.
It was in the works. I just didn't know the when, the how, and all the modalities of that. So that, for me, that was the surprise.
Modalities.
I am a diplomat, please. I don't just speak this Nyakati English.
Okay, go right ahead.
Yes. So that was the surprise element in it, because I think where we had been thus far and all the discussions and everything that had happened thus far, we were definitely on that track. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. That being said,
time, space, and opportunity.
Yes. That being said, I had always said to Yorm that if he were to propose to me, there were two conditions. One was that my nails have to be done.
Very important.
And so I spent the better part of of this year always getting a manicure, guys, and they're so expensive, but shout out to Tony did it because she always had the hookup. So I spent the better part of this year getting my nails done,
which is the fun part for me,
because I always felt like I always had to be ready, right? So one was my nails had to be done, and two,
somebody had to be there to record it.
Yeah, I needed someone to capture it, because who's gonna take the pictures, right? So that being said, we were in Cape Town.
Yeah,
last month. No, in May. Last month.
Long-awaited break.
Yeah, so we had been planning this trip for quite a while. Yeah. So it was definitely something that was coming up. It wasn't like, oh, babe, let's go to Cape Town.
No. Propose. No.
So that's why I was also caught off guard, because I pretty much planned the trip. Like I did all the logistics, the bookings and flights. I did that. And
the trip was there.
The trip was there.
It was just a good opportunity for the proposal to happen.
And I think I had low-key, okay, maybe even high-key, been badgering him like, bruh, what's taking you so long? We've done all the things that need to be done. Like,
I saw the ring.
The ring was there.
I knew the shop. I knew the cost.
What was taking so long?
I just didn't want to buy it because there was only one in the shop. Because I knew if I bought it and she passed by, she would know I bought it. So I waited until there were two in the shop, so that even if I buy it, there's still one in display, so she wouldn't know. And even when I bought it, she almost caught me. Like she was onto it somehow. Ready? Am I going?
No.
She was onto something. But I bought, she thought I did. I was like, no, I didn't. It was just a meeting with somebody. Because I met with a friend to go buy it, but she was like, "No, you guys met for the." I said, "No. We met for business, you know."
But that was the funniest thing, though. I'm like, my is it instinct?
Mm-hmm.
That's the word. Instinct is very strong, but in those weeks, I did not pick it up. Like, when he said, "Oh, they were meeting for something else," that's where I left it. Usually, I'd be like, "Oh, something else," which is what? Like, I'd want all the details, but for some reason, maybe it was God not wanting me to ruin the surprise.
No,
I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." Like, I was satisfied with every answer that he gave, even though it was such a trash answer.
No, I had a good poker face to go with every answer I gave you.
I don't care for poker faces.
Everything I said made sense.
No, it didn't.
He did.
No, I just didn't have the energy to.
Me having a meeting with Valeria about work was legitimate because you had meetings about work before.
Yeah, but then I would have asked, like, what project?
I told you. I gave you a project. I told you the Oranjemon project. We have a project in Oranjemon.
No, I didn't ask. But even there was a time that I took my friend Valeria's phone, and I think I saw a photo. Oh, one of them grabbed the phone from me, and I was like,
I gave the phone to Valeria.
Yeah, and then
you were trying to grab
to
it
see what was on it, and then they were
like,
like, no, I can't see. And even in that day, I was like, okay, whatever, it's fine. I don't have energy for this. But usually, I'd be like, no, you can't tell me no. So I was very like oblivious to what was happening, and logically, I thought that if it were gonna happen, it would happen in Cape Town because we met in Cape Town. It's an important place to both of us.
It was.
But then, like, the first day went by in Cape Town, nothing happened.
No, I think the fact that I kept telling you I didn't buy it yet. You believe the fact that I didn't buy it yet.
And then nothing happened, and it was getting close to the day we were supposed to depart. So I was like, I even put it out of my mind at that point because I was like, I guess I was wrong. Which was strange for me because I'm never wrong.
That's because on the first day, you and a couple of others, you know yourselves, who they went on the brother. They gave me hell for not buying the ring. They gave me all sorts of the S word. Alright? Gave me all sort of shit. Gave me all sort of hell for not buying the ring, and I just had to come up with many. I was like, I didn't have money, or I like seeing the ring in a shop when I pass by. I gave them all sorts of excuses. So they kind of bought it. And I told them I'll buy it when we come back. So she believed I didn't buy it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just nice.
So then the Saturday, we went wine tasting.
Even the Friday, when we came back from shopping and you packed the things, you folded the things you wanted to put in my bag, and I told you no.
But I ended up packing them. I didn't understand why he was saying no. Turns out he was scared because he thought I'd find the ring. I was actually just being a nice person.
No, I knew you wanted to put it into the bag, into my bag.
No, I was actually just putting it in the closet. Like, I was just packing it.
Oh.
I was just being a nice person. And so on Saturday, we went wine tasting with a friend of mine and her boyfriend. And so me and her were talking, and I was like complaining to her how I feel like Yorm is taking forever. Like, I don't know what must happen because we want to get this ball rolling, but you know, we've spoken about this. We know where we want to be, but this guy is just taking his time though. Like, what is wrong with him? And so, unbeknownst to me and her, so while we're having this whole conversation and catch-up session, Yorm was actually talking to her boyfriend, and you know, kind of like letting him know what was the plan and all of that stuff. And
I had the ring in my pocket the whole time.
Yes, yeah, I didn't know that at the time. So I had my camera with me at the time because I was low-key trying to vlog. I'll link that vlog somewhere up here. So I had my camera with me, and then my friend's boyfriend, he took the camera, and now he's an art director. So I didn't think anything of it because I know he's obviously an art director, he's into the creative, so it only made sense that he would want to be the one taking the pictures of that day and everything. So he took the camera, and he was just taking pictures and snaps and everything. I did not think anything about it.
Setting them up, you know, setting them up. They didn't know all this had to come into play. Make it as progressive as possible.
Yeah. So then after that, we went to another wine farm.
Yeah.
and we had like we did some more wine tasting, and we were taking pictures, and we we're standing outside, and da 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 da.
I came to ask you a stupid question.
And then he comes to me and he says to me, "Would you say yes to me if I propose without a ring?" And I said, "Hell no." Because, and I said no because I said, you already know that I want to marry you. So, whether you
honestly, that was the moment I was going to propose to her. But then when she said no, I was like, all right, so this may be a bigger surprise than she was, and she may scream. And I don't want her to be screaming because there's like other people there. So I was like, cool, let's keep calm. Let's not do it now. Let's do it on our way out. Then she will even do her a little bit further off, you know, just set off.
So after that, I think we finished wine tasting, we paid our bill. Then Pam and I, so Pam's my friend that we were with, so we went to the bathroom and you guys went to meet the Uber.
Yeah.
Because I think I called the Uber on my phone, so they went outside to meet him because we went to the bathroom. So we got there and they're like standing at this random place and they're like, oh, the Uber is parked around the corner. And I'm like, I remember thinking like, oh, that's strange that the Uber would like park somewhere. Because you know with Uber, it's like it stops, you jump in, you go, right? So I was like, oh, okay, fine. So we get there and so I'm walking to the car and Pam had gone the other side. I didn't even realize where Pam's boyfriend was in all of this. Like, I just assumed he was in the vicinity somewhere. And so, I don't even know what you said to me that made me turn around. What did you say?
I think I called your name. I think I said Nekwaya.
And then I was like,
I think I said
like,
Nekwaya.
what are you doing?
Because when they went to the bathroom, myself and the guy I was like, oh, I think I want to do it now. He was like, oh really? I said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. So I gave him the camera back because I had the camera then again. So I gave it back to him. So we waited for them to come. We're like, oh, the Uber is up there. You guys just take a step, you know, we'll be up there. So they were leading and she was leading, oblivious to anything. So oblivious to anything. So I got down on one knee as I was instructed to do. Yeah, no, not by her. No, you know.
Yeah. So at that point, when I turned around and he was down on one knee, I said like, Pam. I'm like, Pam. And then she's like, what? And I'm like, what is this guy doing? And literally, guys, you need a friend like Pam in your life. She literally like jumped into action. She was like on the other side of the car. She ran around with her phone like. She was filmed. Like this video, we'll insert the video if I find it. Is courtesy of her. Like she was ready. Like she did not even like ask questions or like what is going on. She just jumped into like videographer mode. She was like there and she was filming it.
Yeah.
So I'm there like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And he's like saying stuff and I don't know what he's saying. And I'm saying stuff that I don't remember what I was saying. And then the Uber driver's in the background and I'm apologizing to the Uber driver because I'm like, I'm sorry, we're holding your car up. And then he's like, no, it's okay. And he's low-key like pushing his head out because he's also in the video.
Yeah, because we gave him a heads up.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, of course I'll marry you. What? You know?
Yeah.
Then he puts the ring on my finger and everyone was happy and da-da-da-da and there was hugs and smiles and everything and everyone was happy. And then we went to town and I called my friend and like her boyfriend, her and her boyfriend came over and then we went to, what was that place called?
Yours truly?
No, we initially went to Yours Truly and then they were like, oh, they don't serve any bubbly, and so we ended up going to Van Hank's. I think that's it. And we got bubbly and everyone in the restaurant was so excited and it was just like a really nice day. It was one of the best days, I think. Like the way it played out like was really
I was really proud of myself because, you know, I did a good job. She never expected it, which was my main worry for this whole thing was she would get a hint and then it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. But I didn't want it to be in a crowded place, sort of. So I'm a very private person, excuse me, but that's not the point.
I'm also very private.
So it was all good, given that we went to the wine farm. I said, "Oh, it's a good place."
It was good, and like my outfit was on fleek. Like my nails were did. I look good.
Yeah. Now, which is the thing. She kept doing her nails, and it was nice, given that it's not every time she does her nails. So she was doing her nails in expectation and hope, and with faith. She had faith.
I had faith
That was gonna happen. So
and it happened.
And I had the ring for a month. Thing was,
Can you imagine? I never found it.
I had the ring for a month. Well, I put it at the very top where her is. She's height deficient, so she wouldn't be able to get to that point.
Yeah. So
it was good. It was good.
So it was really nice.
It's a good experience.
So now we're getting married.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting married on our terms, right? Yeah. I mean, you've met me? I mean, seriously, really. Would you have married anybody else?
Who else's terms? No, I don't understand.
Societies. What is that?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, on our terms, yes.
But yeah, now we're getting married.
Yeah, so that is it, guys. That was the story. And for those of you guys wondering, yes, I am Vambo, and the whole traditional aspects. Our parents were very understanding because it's two different cultures. So you obviously can't impose one over the other or whatever. So they kind of gave us free reign and allowed us to do kind of what we wanted to do.
Yeah, make it our own.
And make it our own. So that's kind of why it was a whole proposal and thing. But yeah, guys, we're getting married. So let me know if y'all want to hear more stories about like wedding stuff or whatever.
Yeah. So now we're getting married
and we're busy planning.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm busy planning. Yorm is just gonna show up in his boxers, and I'll give him his suit.
Exactly.
And
that's
we'll
what
be
I was
good
about
to
to
go.
say. My job is just to show up in my boxes and show up in my underwear and just pick up my suit and just just stand there as a prop and just say yes, I do. My role in the planning process is just to say yes and how much.
Yeah.
Basically.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it, guys.
Well, my friend says yes, how much, and here's my ATM card and here's the pin.
I also feel I'm contributing my savings though. So I also say yes, here's my ATM card. Maybe not as much as he does, but I also definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching.
Yep.
That was our proposal story time. Very short, sweet, but it was absolutely one of the best days ever. So he did very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys.
You didn't say that to me in person, but thank you.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
I feel like I said that.
No, you didn't. But it's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So
yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Yeah. Well, if you see me dressed like this, cause it's cold.
Ain't nobody ask you.
Tucked over this.
Yeah, I know, but like
I kept saying he wasn't one. He was. You want to get out of this person?
are you serious?
Yes, I am. I did. Of course I did, boy. Of course I did, boy. What did you expect? You think I wouldn't do it?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's like making you feel stupid, that's all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No.
Oh God. Oh.
I had to do it. Of course I didn't want you to expect it. What do you
Wow,
mean?
right by the Uber though. Okay.
Yes, I didn't want you to expect it.
Oh, it's so pretty. Nekwaya, please show it to me.
I know.
So pretty. So pretty.
I know. I didn't want you to expect it. Like, really? That just takes away the joy of it.
Aww. Thank you.
Welcome. Make me happy. I want you to.
You guys.